A wonderful good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you here at the public forum at the group exhibit Hydrogen, Fuel Cells and Batteries. We're here at the Hanover Fair in the year of 2016. My name is Mona and I will be your moderator for the next 20 minutes. Our next topic will be about the activities of the Spanish Hydrogen Association. And we will also talk about the WHEC 2016. For that, I have the representative, Mrs. Miguel Montalvá, so please welcome her with me on stage. Big hands, please.
Thank you.
Please have a seat.
Thank
Hello.
you.
So, you are not here for the first time at the fair. I believe it's already the fifth time that you're here, and you're becoming a familiar face. Could you please give us an introduction for those of you who don't know you, what you do, and
Okay, good afternoon. First of all, thank you to everybody to come here, sharing this time with us. As Mona said, this is my fifth time here. I'm working for the Spanish Hydrogen Association, coordinating the technical secretariat. And I started in 2011 in the association, and since that time, since 2011, I'm coming here representing all the Spanish and technology and fuel cell technology sector and our association, and to promote how our companies are doing, not only in Spain, also abroad. So I have a master's degree in forest engineering, and I have a postdoc in renewable energies and hydrogen fuel cell. This is why I started in the association.
So that was your way to the association. What are the objectives of the Spanish Hydrogen Association?
So the Spanish Hydrogen Association is a non-profit association. It was built in 2002, so it's more than 10 years working. So our main objective is to promote the development of the hydrogen and fuel cell sector in Spain, and to help our companies to work in more projects, to go abroad, and to open market, how to say, because we don't have a open market in Spain, so our association is working for this objective. So yeah.
So the Spanish Hydrogen Association has been active for already 10 years, you just mentioned. And what are the main achievements? Can you give us some highlights?
Yeah. Since 2002, as I said before, we are working for the association, and up to the date we have more than 100 members working in the association. They are from private and public sectors, from research institutes and universities, from the industrial part. And up to the date, most of the Spanish companies are represented are involved in the association, and some of them are working more than 25 years. So they have shown and they have achieved strong capabilities in hydrogen and fuel cells. So one highlight to say now is that our companies are ready, the technology is ready, so we have good capabilities in Spain within this sector. And other achievement could be like in 2005, between the association and our Ministry of Economic and Competitiveness, we built up the Spanish Hydrogen Technology Platform. It's a mirror activity from the European Technology Platform, and we use it as our main tool, instrument, to reach the objectives that I said before. So we have a different cooperation within sectors related with renewable energies and other sectors. So with this tool, we could help our companies to be involved in more research and development projects, national and international activities, and we are coordinating all the Spanish sector.
So it's not only national-based activity, it's also international.
Yes, most of our activities focus in Spain, but as I will highlight, is that most of our companies are active in Europe. They have been part of the fuel cell hydrogen joint undertaking, and they have a lot of projects involved.
And this leads me to my next question. So we are here in Europe, we are in Germany, we are having a representative from Spain. So there has been a directive of the European Union on the deployment of an alternative fuel infrastructure. And that was 2 years ago, in 2014, when the rollout started. And the idea is to start a strategy for smart, sustainable, and inclusive growth. And the Commission's aim in this case is to enhance the competitiveness and the energy security by more efficient use of resources and energy. So this is our overall goal in Europe, to go towards renewable energies. Now, my question is, how is the Spanish Hydrogen Association involved in that? Or how is Spain itself involved in that?
Yes, as everybody should know, one of the articles of this directive that she has mentioned, it's hydrogen. So since we knew about this directive from the association and from the platform, we built up a group of experts, around 20 entities, started to work to coordinate what is going to happen in Spain, because we want to be part of these strategies. We should have a strategy at least before the end of 2016. So after this group of experts, our Ministry of Industry started to build up a strategy for the development of electric vehicles with using alternative fuel cells. And now this strategy is done. And it fixed that from 2020, Spain should have 21 hydrogen refueling stations, and we should have 2,800 fuel cell electric vehicles around Spain.
And how many fuel cell stations do you have right now?
That's the point, that if we want to achieve this objective, then we should have big and hard work. So for our ministries, the association is like the advisory, how to say. So all the time that they need something for the strategy, for some documents, for building the framework, they say us, okay, we need you because you are part of this sector. You have all the companies working for you. And to answer to your questions, up to the date, we have 6 hydrogen refueling stations.
So
one was built just 1 month ago, and the other was at the end of 2015. So we are working, because we know that our colleagues here, they have H2 mobility, they are doing big efforts, but one point is that they have this support and commitment from the government, and we don't have it at all. So we need this support from the government in order to increase.
So, but there's a starting point, and I mean, so there could be more government support, and especially if we look at Spain, what particular country advantages are there for Spain in regards with the hydrogen infrastructure?
As everybody knows, when people think about Spain, they know that we have good solar resources, good and renewable energy resources, so this is an advantage for us. So if we use these renewable energies to produce hydrogen, then we will be good in hydrogen local productions. So with this, we will decrease our import of fuels, that nowadays is 98% of the fuels we are importing is. So if we have good solar and with good wind resources, then we can produce our local hydrogen. So then we will decrease these CO2 emissions. So you know that nowadays people is really involved with this environmental tax, sustainability, and so on. So for infrastructures, we are not so good, as we cannot compare with California, with Germany, but at least we have good resources for hydrogen production. So we need to start being a reference country as hydrogen local production.
Exactly, and I think the starting is already happening. This is a special year. It's 2016. This is very special for Spain. I'm pretty sure most of the visitors know that we are celebrating. The WHEC will come to Spain. Could you please explain what is the WHEC?
Yes, so WHEC is the World Hydrogen Energy Conference. As I'm sure that everybody here knows about this conference. This is happening every 2 years. In 2010 it was in Essen, 2012 it was in Toronto, and 2014 it was in Canada. We were there promoting our 21st edition that it will be in Spain. It will be in June in Zaragoza, so it's one of the most important high-quality technology for hydrogen and fuel cell technologies. So it's one of the unique forums that will share all the scientific and technological information, and we will have like around 420 oral presentations covering all the topics since hydrogen production, storage, applications, transportation, and so on. Then we will have up to 200, 300 posters. We will have also a trade fair. Of course, it will not be as big as this one because this is one of the most important, but we have confirmation of some companies that are already here because they are supporting our conference. So, for example, we will have Hydrogenics, we will have ETM Power, we will have some fuel cell electric vehicles like BMW, we will have Toyota. So I look forward for you to come to Spain. We will have a good time there.
And where in Spain would that be?
In Zaragoza, yeah.
And
so it's 1 hour and a half from Madrid and from Barcelona, so it's somehow in the middle. And we will have good weather, we will have good people, and we will share good technological and industrial.
So, is there a main focus on the conference?
Yes, as I said, it's for the promotion of the development of hydrogen and fuel cell technology. So it's focused in all the sectors. It will cover all the topics. But for example, every day we will have these plenary sessions at the beginning of the day, and one it will be focused on fuel cell electric vehicles and hydrogen infrastructures. So we will have the opportunity to show all the people from all around the world, and also for our authorities and ministries, it's really important that they see that, of course, hydrogen and fuel sector is something that is not the future, it's the present. Yeah. So we will have high-quality companies to show everybody what is going around the world.
And that's something that I really like that you said. You said that hydrogen is not the future; it is the present. It's already happening. We are already on the market. Mm-hmm. It's happening right now. So, what does the Spanish Hydrogen Association hope to achieve through the World Hydrogen Conference?
I hope this will be like the transition, like the next point that we need to achieve is to have our own strategy. We would like to have our own aids to mobility, Spain, like Germany has and other. So for us, it will be a good opportunity to show everybody what is going in Spain. That we have, as I said, we have good companies, we have lots of scientific centers and universities. So I hope it will be like a point to start new achievements. And hopefully I can come here next year or other years to see, okay, we were there and now we are here. So yeah, it's like for us will be like the transition for.
And for this transition, what are the key essential things that need to happen for both in Spain and in Europe to really implement a successful hydrogen infrastructure?
We need industry, of course. We need scientific companies and research institutes, but one of the most important things is government and support and commitment. So we have hard work to do it. So, but as we were talking before, there is a directive that it says to all the European members, you have to have your own strategy. So we should do it. So Spain has to take the advantage of the WHEC to start building up its own strategy.
Okay, the time is already up.
Okay.
So I think we won't have questions from the audience. I cannot take questions from the audience right now. But all the questions that you have in regards with the Spanish Hydrogen Association or with the World Hydrogen Conference in Spain this year, you can take to the booth. and Mrs. Miguel Montalvá will be welcoming you there. The booth is number E63/1.
It's right there.
It's right across the corner. You can have a chat. It's a very lovely lady. I've been enjoying this interview very much. And once again, thank you also to the audience and also to our online guests. We are live streaming from the fair. Thank you very much. Big hands, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's very good. Yeah, thank you. Michael, next talk will be at 2 o'clock. We'll have a panel discussion, and for that, our topic is the fuel cell activities in both the United States and Europe. And for that, we'll hear representative of the U.S. Department of Energy, fuel cell and hydrogen joint undertaking, ITM Power, and also representatives from Dana. Thank you.